Okay.
I'm just recording her for no reason. We joked around with stuff like this all the time.
Say hi.
Hi.
I think she found it funny though. It was just how we were with each other.
Amber had a very caring heart.
There you go.
She was a happy-go-lucky person.
I saw a lot of red flags, but she wouldn't listen.
Take your hands off!
I would tell her, I'd be like, you better call me. Like, I gotta hear your voice.
You have no marks on your throat. I'm not saying it didn't happen.
Sounds like somebody's trying to start a little something.
The medical examiner, he indicated that this was one of the worst she had ever seen.
He's gonna get away with it again.
Get away with what? What did he do?
I tried to talk her out of it, but it all backfired on me.
In October 2020, me and my mom just got back from the store, and then I decided to start recording on my phone. He was in the kitchen. He did drink, but that wasn't a surprise. He drank every day. I don't know why I restarted recording. I just had like a gut feeling. I had a lot of gut feelings whenever something was like about to happen or like an argument was gonna happen. And a lot of time I was right. He and my mom, Amber, they would often fight. He was gaslighting her. He did it all the time, saying that he didn't do it, even though he did. He would often say, I never touched you, and he touched her every time that she said he did.
Out of my way before our daughter calls 911.
I will.
My mom said that I was gonna call the cops because I have said I would do that for her if ever she ever wanted.
Take your hands off!
It's March 1998 in Toledo, Ohio. Stephanie Shelley videotapes a special moment between her baby daughter Samantha and her 11-year-old cousin Amber.
This is my house in Toledo, Ohio. Amber is helping my daughter Samantha walk. Samantha was very wobbly. She cannot actually stay up on her feet at all.
Stephanie records her Aunt LaDonna, Amber's mother, as she joins in the fun.
Amber was a lot like LaDonna when it comes to kids. They both loved babies and loved being around them, and they both had that motherly instinct, like mother, like daughter.
LaDonna gave birth to Amber in 1987 when she was 18 years old. Two other children quickly follow.
Amber was her oldest. There's Amber, Brittany, and Eric.
She raises her family as a single mother. LaDonna and her 3 kids live with her mother, Charlotte, in Sylvania, Ohio.
Our mom had pretty bad health problems. She had a quadruple bypass surgery at the age of 32, and she was born with 1 kidney, 3/4 of her uterus. She had pretty bad health problems.
LaDonna's health issues were a major problem, trying to raise 3 kids.
LaDonna's friends and family step in to help her.
I would bring mainly Amber, but sometimes Brittany and Eric over to my house, and they would play with my kids, and I would feed them dinner. And Amber would stay the night, many nights at my house and never want to go home because she loved hanging out at my house. This was August 6th, 1998. I'm recording it. Amber's in the black and white shirt. My house was always the happy, dancy, fun house. Yeah, it's LaDonna on the couch, and Amber was dancing the baby next to her. And I think LaDonna told her to leave her alone.
At that point in time, I had no idea what my mom was really going through. I think nobody realized how sick she really was.
I think hanging out at my house helped LaDonna a lot because it gave LaDonna a way to get away from stress for a while. I believe Amber saw my home as a second home from almost the beginning because she kind of just welcomed herself into my house and made herself at home.
By January 1999, Amber is spending most of her time at cousin Stephanie's house.
This is my daughter Samantha's second birthday party. Well, it looks like when Samantha blows the candles out that she's actually blowing them out.
There you go. Good girl.
But I'm actually the one blowing them out from the side. Amber makes a silly face.
What do you want?
Amber spent several years of her life at my house. It was always a pop in, stay a few nights, go home for a few nights type thing.
In 2001, with her mother's health worsening, Amber moves in with close family friend Jessica Cash and her husband Josh. Amber is struggling at school, and Jessica helps her get on track with attendance and homework.
Amber was around 14 years old when she came to stay with me. Josh and I were a lot like adopted / foster parents to Amber. Amber needed some stability in her life.
In the fall of 2003, 16-year-old Amber meets 25-year-old John Eichner.
I think John swept her off her feet and had this promise of a wonderful life with him.
John also impresses Amber's 12-year-old brother, Eric.
I looked up to John. He taught me stuff about working on engines and taught me stuff about cars and mowers and business. John was a very, very smart individual.
John has 3 children from a past relationship and runs a successful computer repair business.
He really took care of Amber when they got together. Like, really took care of Amber.
Early in 2004, Amber moves into John's home in Toledo.
It was fast. My mom probably figured, hey, she's almost 18. He seems like an all right guy. He seems nice, you know, because he really did.
She always just wanted that stable family, and I think that's kind of what drew her to him. He was an older person and could rescue her, be her knight in shining armor. I was very worried. One minute she's telling me she's met this guy, then she's moving in with him. I saw a lot of red flags and tried to warn her, but she looked past some of the warning signs. Amber and John had their first daughter, Ellie, 3 years into the relationship almost.
When Ellie was born, they were doing stuff as a family. John was cooking dinners and cleaning and like doing stuff with Amber.
Amber and John marry in secret 2 months after Ellie's birth.
I actually found out later, after they got married, from Amber's mom. I was pretty devastated.
6 months later, after a lifetime of health problems, Amber's mom, LaDonna, dies of a heart attack, age 39.
It was a devastating time for everybody. She had just become a grandma and was so excited.
She was one of my favorite aunts, and I was completely devastated.
By now, Stephanie lives in Tennessee, but she's determined to support her cousin Amber.
At that point, Amber and I decided that we were going to stay connected no matter what.
Amber gives birth to her and John's second daughter, Tori, in 2010. Stephanie and her family make the 510-mile journey from their home in Tennessee to visit Amber in Ohio.
No, she's all. You Stephanie kisses? Give me a kiss.
We were visiting Brittany's house, and we were standing on the porch.
Stop recording me. No.
And that is Amber in the background in the white shirt.
Amber is pregnant with her third child.
The reason she kept having kids is because she was trying to have a boy.
Amber's oldest girl, 4-year-old Ellie, entertains everyone in the living room.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't remember any of this. I was too little. I was a very energetic child.
Stop playing! Stop! Stop playing! Stop!
Amber gives birth to Kaylee in 2012. A fourth girl, Sasha, arrives a year later. Soon after, Amber confides in Stephanie that her and John's relationship is troubled.
John would not provide them food, and he would disappear for days on end and would not provide her transportation to go to the grocery store. As the years went by, he would isolate her more and more into the house. And then she found messages, hidden messages between John and a woman that she thought he was having an affair. I was very worried.
In October 2017, Stephanie drives her family to Toledo to visit Amber.
You're here? Oh my God.
The shock on her face just to see us standing there was the shock I wanted to see. That was a meaningful hug. When she let go of me, and right after she, I think, wiped the tears or wiped her face, she said he did sleep with her.
He did sleep with her.
That evening, Amber reveals to Stephanie that John abuses her, both mentally and physically.
The verbal abuse, calling her the names, convincing her of mental illness when she wasn't ill. The physical abuse, the hitting, the choking. He would leave a vehicle but take the kids' car seats so she couldn't drive anywhere. At that point, she was already talking to me and telling me about this abuse nonstop over all of these years.
Amber had given birth to her first daughter, Ellie, 10 years earlier. A closer look at a photograph from that time reveals what appears to be a bruise on Amber's neck.
I would question her about it. If it was a bruise, she would always try to cover it up or say that she hit a door. Always some kind of excuse as to where any marks came from.
After that point, I was very worried about her safety. And that's when I started trying to work on getting her out. But John used to tap their home phone, so it was really hard for us to communicate.
Njan keylogged Amber's cell phone. So any text message, any voicemail or phone call or any